More good news for the San Francisco 49ers as they get prepared to get a lot of reinforcements back, starting with Christian McCaffrey. We already know CMC is expected to play against the Bucks. We heard it from Kyle Shanahan directly on KNBR, and we heard some other things as well. So let's get into those updates. The San Francisco 49ers are also expecting Deebo Samuel and Jauan Jennings to play in this game against the Bucks. So, man, we've talked about it a bunch, but the bye really came at the perfect time for the San Francisco 49ers. Even if it's just a couple days away, and I'm sure you guys can relate to this. If you guys are working 40 plus hours a week and grinding out that schedule for a long time, sometimes just a couple days away to unwind, be able to unplug really does wonders for kind of your energy and kind of being able to recalibrate. And I think that's really what's going to happen with the San Francisco 49ers. They have just kind of been in the cycle that was kind of a carryover from last year. They talk about, oh, there's no such thing as a Super Bowl hangover, and you can attribute it to a bunch of different things. The 49ers went through a ton of things throughout this offseason, but the, man, I think that break really was able to kind of separate. And I think there's a little bit of symbolism in it as well of just like fresh start. Yes, it's still the 2024 season. Yes, the 49ers are 4-4, but it just feels like there's an opportunity here for a new energy, a new outlook, a new way of thinking, especially getting guys like Christian McCaffrey back into the fold. That is just such a huge element to this, and he brings so much to the table. And we're probably going to see guys like Jauan Jennings and Deebo Samuel be able to thrive even more with Christian McCaffrey on the field. I do expect CMC to be as close as possible to his normal workload. He told Richard Sherman earlier in the week that he expects to have a significant role against the Bucks, and he also mentioned that he thinks he could have played against the Dallas Cowboys. So as a result of that, with a few extra weeks of resting and letting that Achilles, get back on track, I do expect CMC to have a decent workload in this game coming up, and it is an exciting one. So, yeah, if the 49ers can come out in this one firing on all cylinders, getting back to complementary football between all three phases of the game, it will really help, I think, energize the outlook for the second half of the season. And man, if they can go on a run here and get some wins outside of the bye, they beat the Bucks, they beat the Seattle Seahawks at home. You can split potentially with the Packers and Bills 2 away games. If you can be 3-1 through those 4 games, you're set up for a good spot. So hopefully that is the case. But you guys let me know. And also, if you guys are going to the game, you already know what to do. Tap in with TickPick, use my promo code SF9ers, and get even more off your ticket purchases. Let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments below. And as always, make sure to like and subscribe for more updates.